Hi, Sagittarius. My name's Divinely Intuitive, and I'm here to do your reading for June 2019. Let's see what's in store for you for love for June. Okay, so it looks like for the month of June, you're going to be really going into nature, maybe seeking counsel. I don't. If you're spiritual, you'll probably be seeking more of your guides. You may be praying, meditating more on what you need to do in regards to love. If you're in a relationship, this is going to be a situation where things have been changing in your relationship for good reason. There's been a storm that you have been in the past in this current relationship, and now you two are in a space where you're looking at the situation with different eyes, and you're learning to adapt to the new promise of what's to come. You guys have new hope, and you guys are really using your own inner wisdom to treat this relationship as if it was brand new. I see that there has been some issues that needed to be balanced out with justice coming out here. So there may have been a situation where maybe you felt like you were being treated unfairly, or the other person may have felt like they were treated unfairly. And in regards to that, it kind of puts you both in a space of kind of being guarded with one another. But you both hope that you would have a new beginning because you guys felt like you belong together. You guys were each other's wish fulfillment. But you knew that the relationship needed patience in order to get to this new phase in your relationship. If you're single, then you've probably recently got out of a relationship where there wasn't balance. And because you knew that you needed to fulfill your own wishes in order to have the relationship you wanted, and which is another reason why you're on this new journey of opening up a new door so that you can let in new love. I hope that didn't confuse anybody. Yeah, with the World card, you're definitely going into a new cycle here. And you're going to be winning when it comes to relationships. It's going to be a new passion that's going to come through when it comes to love. With this Queen of Wands energy, it's definitely going to come in pretty fast as well. It may be something you've been waiting on for some time. It's definitely long overdue in some cases here. With seeing that a lot of the cards here, the person is by themselves. If you were in a relationship, then it's probably been a situation where you've kind of felt like you've been dealing with it alone, or felt like you were dealing with it alone. And if you're single, then you've been single for some time, and now it's time to open up to new love so that when the passion does come for you, you're ready for it. And you will be ready because you're definitely going within. Some of you may have someone coming back from your past here, an old relationship. You guys have been thinking about each other, probably still communicating in some ways. But it's just been a situation where the timing was just off. But now it's like you see each other differently. The scales have been balanced out. It's been a situation where maybe there was passion but no movement. Emotions have been hidden on both sides. No one was speaking their truth. No one was saying what they were really feeling. There was a sense that with the Ten of Cups here, you both wanted to be together. But with the King of Swords, there was one of you that was a bit cold and holding back on their emotions, whether it's for selfish reasons or out of fear of wanting to reveal how they felt, which actually hurt the both of you. And if you're single, then in this case, it would be a situation where you left a situation with someone where the person wasn't expressing their emotions, but you longed for a more of a happy family. And because there was no movement, you balanced out the scales for yourself, and now you're seeking new love, which will be coming towards you in the month of June. Yeah, the Chariot. Definitely going to have new love coming in. You can now come out of this Queen of Swords energies, because that Queen of Swords energy is something that you were doing to protect yourself. So Sagittarius, you may have been a bit cold, a bit standoffish. Hate to say it, but I'm just going to say it. May have been a little bit of a bitch, but it was a situation where you felt like it was necessary. You had to change up the energy in this situation. It wasn't working for you anymore. You wanted fast movement, and you weren't getting it. And because you weren't getting it, you had to go in your Queen of Swords energy. Because the Queen of Swords doesn't play. She doesn't take any mess. She wants what she wants, and she's going to get it. Yeah. Because you were left out, you or the person that you're dealing with was left out in the cold. You didn't feel like you were getting what you felt you deserved in the relationship. The relationship was broken. You felt like you were in a losing battle with someone. And at times you felt regret for even wanting to continue to pursue this relationship. All you wanted was this person to be transparent and be naked, so to speak, in front of you. But that's okay, because that was the past, and your future for June looks as if you guys are going into a new cycle, a new beginning, a new way of viewing love. And for you people that are single, your relationship that you have left behind, you're now going into a new cycle where you know what you want and you're not afraid to ask for what you want. Let's see if we can get a card from Spirit, an oracle card from Spirit here. Wow. Miracle of Isis, miraculous healing of the goddess. I'm going to read this one from the book. The Lady Isis wishes to lift a load that has become too heavy for you to heal on your own, beloved. She cannot take something away from you if you are not willing to release it to her. However, if you release it, it means healing, means trust, letting go of attachment to the outcome, and however that outcome might be achieved, and opening to the divine genius of healing that seeks to express the perfection of divine love through you now. To hand something over for healing, especially when it has been a long-term or persistent difficulty or simply seems to be too great or overwhelming to be healed, takes a radical change of mind and heart. To dare to hope without becoming attached to how or when something can happen. To surrender without forgetting to follow your intuition and act accordingly. To trust even though you may have been disappointed or hurt in the past. All these things take skill and courage. Yet these things are the requirements for us to surrender into the great healing of divine love. Lady Isis speaks through this oracle and says to you that recovery from trauma and emotional healing is not only possible, but if you are willing, it can happen for you now. No matter the depth of grief, loss, despair, fear, anger, love can and will always absorb all of it. So this is a great message from Spirit for you. You may have gone through a lot in the past in this relationship for those of you that are in a relationship, or for those of you that are single, the relationship that you let go of. You may have gone through a lot, but because you're willing to trust Spirit and let go of the outcome, Spirit is going to reward you with taking that burden away from you. You don't have to fear being alone. You don't have to fear what the outcome will be, because the outcome will always work out in your favor. I hope you enjoyed this reading, and I hope that you have a great rest of your day. Take care. Bye.